Good evening, everybody. Mgbedomanu. Greetings. Ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ana m ekele onye ọbụla that is joining this video. I greet you all, gods and goddesses, kings and queens. I greet you all. There is a reason I'm doing this video at this point. Before I continue, I would like to share my number as usual. Maka ndị omekome. My phone number remains 070-305-70506. If you call me, I don't pick up, you try to call me back. Because sometimes I might be away from my phone. Anytime you call me and I call you back, it's possible that maybe I had just maybe 3 missed calls. But anytime I come back to my phone and I have like 30 missed calls, 40 missed calls, I'll likely not call back. I don't have a secretary that is picking my calls or checking that. When I look at it, I become tired, and I won't have the zeal to call back. So that's why maybe most times I do not return the calls. So okay, malo, to maybe, except for number save, then I will likely pick that one and call. All right. What do you do after all the water work? Kedifi na-eme. What do you do? Alụsị ọrụ mmiri ahụ niile, kedifi na-eji eme. What do you do with it? Because some of us have lost the sense of self. We do not even know our job anymore. Ayamarozi okenoro derai. That is why you see somebody. I've done water work 100 times. I've done water work 200 times. It is not working for me. It is not working for me. Half of the time is not the fault of Oyeroria, but your fault. Imagine a family you left for long, and suddenly you remember them. As you go, okay, niga menka, naga roru miri. Even if it is the best marine priestess that did it, and you are not connecting on your own, over time that connection will be severed. Imagine you are not in good terms with your mother. Okay, let me use this viral video. Let me use this viral video as an example. That woman that came online cursing her daughter that got married without telling her. Now, we don't know the full story, but let's assume that the daughter actually offended the mother the way she portrayed, and then this daughter realized, without going to see the mother, now came to meet you, please help me beg my mother, and you went to help her beg her mother, and her mother, okay, my daughter, you're welcome. And after everything, go to go, this daughter goes back home and relax. She doesn't call the mother, she doesn't check on her, she doesn't do anything. What if do you think that relationship will continue the way she left it? No. The connection will be severed. Relationship hamande kwa tota wosi wera pia. Mandi ota wena chia. Oya yasa. So what do you do after your water walk? After your water walk, you go to sleep. Some of us that are coming to do water walk, maybe because business is not going fine, you now come to meet a dibia, and they tell you, okay, you are not in good terms with your water people, you need to do this, you need to do that, and you rush, you go and do it. Or maybe because you are looking for husband, you now go and after you do it, and then you come back. After everything, you go to sleep, you relax. Maybe after 1 month, you will now call, I've not seen anything, no. I've not seen any changes, so. Oye kwalo gị na magic ka bịara ime. If ị na-eme bụ ị na-eme na-afọ ya. If you're doing it well, you'll be seeing it for yourself. If you're maintaining that relationship and doing right by your spiritual family, You'll be seeing it yourself. If you are not doing right by them, hancha niile kedu ka esi ekwu ya mkpọrọkọtọ ga na-agba n'iru efi ya na-afụ ya imeti ọfụma efu ya imeteri ọfụma efu ya. It is your fault. Now let me tell you the secret. When it comes to ọrụ mmiri, a dibia can only do 30% of the work for you. The 70% is in your hands, is in the preparation. That is why even when you come to me and you tell me, this and that, and I roll miri, okay, so maybe I can roll more miri, second I didn't make speed, I'm a miri. There are preparations you have to go through. You have to prepare yourself. You have to open that channel. I'm going to give you exercise. Because you need to connect on a personal level. And whatever about speed edge. And I'm going to take what I'm going to need. Because when you rush to a doctor, you tell the doctor I have malaria. Malaria. No qualified medical doctor will give you malaria without telling you. Get your tests. Go for tests. Let's know what we are treating. This go there needs a go test or say jozo. Never trust so awful. So there is a prep that you do. You don't just jump into it. Nobody will do it better than you do. What we do for you is 30% of the work. The other 70% is your work. What are you doing about it? You're busy complaining. I've not seen anything, no. You're busy in dashing. Nobody's dashing me anything. Nobody's doing this one for me. What are you doing for yourself? So you think after walking about and jumping up and down and forgetting your oaths, forgetting you wage, chefuti ife yini ni kwesiri ime, chefuti oyo obona niile, itete no one day, ikwakoro no kerekere rubbish, ije na mmiri wuya wo gina fade na mma obure ya bu na ife niile adire gi na mma. Lie. You'll be tested. Aya test gi. Aya enene. Ka amaro kene, this person that is coming this way, this person judika speed abia osikuya n'obi ojikwa aya ọma. Ka amarụkwa ka osi ya n'obi ọ dịkwa ka hit and run ka nwa achọrọ ime aya eyoga eyo a ga-eyoga eyo ka amara ihe bịara ime. Because most of you coming back to do water work, most of you, in fact, if not at least 80% will hit and run. And you also need to understand that you're dealing with intelligent beings. You're dealing with intelligent spirits. They know your hearts. Before you take a step from 1 to 10, they already know you're going to take that step. More my fair. They know what you have in mind. So when Igbo hit and run, they know. Oh, you're coming, so we do this for you, and then you forget about us. No, we will not do it. We'll wait. We'll watch. Precious ones, you're welcome. We'll watch. We want to see if you're really back for real. If you've come to be a part of us for real. If you've come back to your family for real. Or maybe you're just a hit and run. You're coming because all is not well. And when they help you, you go back to factory settings. You go back. I'm on Fuzige again. Till when next you feel in a way difficulties, nonsense. They are not hungry. It's a peace offering. That's what you're doing. I go out there, I go for what I need. Also gives you 1 million or more biggie. Your heart is not in what you're doing. What you're doing is nonsense. If you name it rubbish, you're playing in a way you don't know what you're doing. So if you like, put 5 billion inside your room, and your heart is not in it, it's not going to work. Osinde na achọ go obi ka eji achọ ha. Obi gị na mmụọ gị na-agakọ. So they are going to check all those things. They are going to test you. They are going to wait to see that you are out for them for real. Ka amarakwa na gị na fakwu, na gị na faso. No. Ka amarakwa na gị na ha so. Ha chọrọ ịma. They want to know. Even you, as a parent, or a mother, a father, or anything, your child abandons you for years, and suddenly they remember you. You want to know why. You want to know why. And suddenly your child are no okay. Na mmea were ego ọ ga-eji were aka. Ma na mpia were ego ọ ga-eji were aka. Ọ gbaruzi ọsọ wee site na o welu nne. Na o were na gbara ọsọ wee gbata. You will want to check. Ọ dịwa ka ego ka nwatakịrị a chọ wee bịa na ọ bụrụ m ka ọ chọ wee bịa. And you won't like such relationship. Even you as a man na-achụgodi nwanyị. Nwanyị gịnị ya bidoro ọfụrụ ozugbo sị gị ya mụ nke a ya mụ nke ọzọ. Ya m ego ncha ya m ego ude. Ya sị na ọkwa ego m ka nwaanyị na-achọ. Ya achọ ịgba nkịtị mee na iwerogodi ya. Most of the time, you want to check. Can negodi? Maybe this person is just here for the money, cause they are for the relationship. You want to know. That is the same way they want to know if you're there for the relationship within a or you're there for yige wetenaka. They want to know. So what do you do after your water walk? What do you do? You stay there waiting for magic from a family that you left for years. Ichi wo wije wo wo ya ka were rugoro sharp sharp. Mana marukwa mara na oburu ya bu na ka wo na arụrụ ọrụ. Man, as far as Odogu Paula greetings, as far as gina ndi mmiri gị concerned, ife atọ n'aka gị wa aja maka na aja kanse aja ka ọgwụ ọfọ kanse ihe ejidelu ha ọfọ wee jidelu ha ogwu gina ndị mmiri gị dị na mmiri n'idere na-agwa ha ife a ga na-emerụ gị. You do not need to. Good evening, Esther Ben. You do not need to tell them. When someone loves you, when you are in love with someone and that person knows that you love them, you don't tell them what to do for you. Naturally, they want to do things for you. They want to fight for you. Ezigbo onye mmiri ya na ndị mmiri a dị na mma. As a water person, gị na ndị mmiri gị dị na mma. Mmadụ achọ oge okwu. Count 1. Greetings. Chuka Obezo Nodogudalo. 1. Count 1, 2, 3, 4 days. They will summon you. Where joge? What do you want? Kedu ka isi wee chọọ ka etrite fọkọpụ ya? Kedu ife ịchọ? They will ask you. Mmadụ na-agbalụ gị izu ọjọọ. They will come and tell you. In fact, they will bring gossips. Manke gbasage manke agbasara. They will bring it your way. Because they are looking for a relationship with you. They are looking for attention. This is your family. They are looking for your relationship. Or if you hatch up. Or if you in a tea na miri. That one in a tea na miri is icing on the cake. The first thing first we go do biggie. Oh biggie. Obi iji abịa. Ijiri obi hit and run, a treat ka hit and run. That same way you came to mess them around, they will mess you around and leave you hanging. Okay, mara amaro. Giwa na agba ọsọ ka ije rụọ ọrụ mmiri, ka ị gbara ọsọ, ị rụọ ọrụ mmiri, rụọ ọrụ nke rụọ nke rụọ nke ọzọ. So ke mara amaro that they are not looking for handouts from you. But when you're doing it because you feel you're transacting, idea maka fase, maka na nwaanyị ametisi, maka na dibia gbalụ ga fase, maka na eze nwaanyị asị, maka na eze nwoke asị. Ị na-eme ya maka na ifesi gị n'obi, ife ma na ị kwesịrị ime. Eworo onye na-echeta gị na-edo nwa ịmụrụ amụ. e were na-echeta gị nụọ nwaanyị na-anụ ọfụma ma ọ dị na-anụ ọfụma. E were na-echetara gị. Exactly. Nobody is reminding you that. So why does someone need to remind you that you need to be at peace with ndị gị na ha so, with ezumezu mmụọ gị niile? Why does someone need to remind you about that? Why does someone need to remind you that you are a spirit having a human experience? Why does someone need to remind you that you need to be in good terms? Why does someone need to remind you of that? Shouldn't that come naturally to you? Nobody teaches you that. You leave your family, you go to a far, far away land. Wabafia. This place is a market. You came from somewhere and you are here in this gross material body, having an experience, experiencing the universe. You are also a part of that universe. You took shape and form in this place. And while you were coming, you had a family. And you tell them, Kanjebia. Or the form of way on Nigeria is in the so place. And when you go there, you forget about them. That's exactly your situation. You forget about them. And suddenly, when maybe ego ebije in another man's land, your resources and there was a short, and suddenly you remember that you have a family. Good afternoon. Don't you think that that family would want to question you? They will question the reason why you're coming back. Because obviously for years, some of us is probably, in a good evening, some of us is probably, maybe, just maybe, most of us is maybe we are already 25 years, 26 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years before we realize that this is this. So imagine a family you left for 50 years, 40 years, 30 years, and suddenly you call them and say, oh yeah, kemgbe eriogi. I am not from this person. Kedu reason no ja contact like kita? Kedu ihe me? Because they are not helping you as they know they are not doing their job where you are. Na father aroro ha doesn't mean kwana na mmadụ be chọrọ okwu na ha ga-agba nkịtị. No. They will let things happen. They are going to fight those people. But you see that comfort that you need, you will not see. You won't see it. Because they will give you comfort when you're doing that which you said you're coming here to do. When you're deviating from that, it cannot work. So what do you do after your water walk? That's the main topic. What do you do? How then do we know where we come from? We all know where we come from. It's embedded in our DNA. But most of the times we want to live in denial. You want to live in denial because of religion. What do you do? Do you still maintain that communication link? That communication line, do you leave it open? After the water walk, you brief any because it can ejikwe nzu ma obedo wee kpọkuo mmụọ gị. Kpọkuo ha wee sị ha, commune with them. Wee sị ha malụ nzu. Ị ka na-atụkwa edo ka obi jụọ ha oyi. Do you still use water? Okay, let's assume you were gije go in there niile, or is not available where you are. Do you still use water to talk to them? Gwa ha na ọkwa gị na ha na ọwa ị bịara. N'iwerekwa ndị ọzọ. Do you still do that? Ị ka na-emekwa ya? Next time I'm going to talk about the land where we live. So many of us, we live in places, you don't know the history of where you live. You don't know why you are living there. You don't know the spirits there, and you just live there. The reason I just delved into that now, because I also wanted to say, now you're doing this. And nearby we be able to give Euro. Can I more be about? Because most of us are not living in our place. Have you ever stepped outside to greet the spirits of the land where you live? Do you do that? Do you remember to call on them? When last? Can try maybe, even if maybe no glass, we could take go full glass. Go to full glass cup or get around 300, 400, you wait go full glass cup. You worry a serve one maya. You want them mirigin car we figure na hajeme. You use it and do offerings for them in your house. Make up a mini altar. Make up a space. Any space you make in a beggy. And you continue to call you the spirits gonna hustle, more gonna hustle. You continue calling them into that space. They are going to possess that space. When you continue calling them at a particular spot, they will know that and they will inhabit that place. That's no more than Ebia. Eba will also hand or Hezukoro get there. Because I'm going to hear a baby na hana noko. Never abulgave or after me a baby mekorita again. They understand that. And you continue to do this. Okay, Mara Amaru. Naya borrow the genaka. 70% of that work is in your hands. 30% kadibia mobeze one yobuna na emeroge by taking you to the water. 70% all gewa. Kahaga afu bigi. It is you. They have to see your heart. Now, Edibia can use their grace to open doors for you. You're just tapping from it. You may offend it tomorrow, but she door. It's awful. But when you really make peace with your forces, you say, well, yeah, but you would that gates. Gina Dibia Segodoku tomorrow. That door is still open to you to tap in, because that is your door. But when you're tapping from my grace or anybody's grace, you're tapping. Tomorrow a fork or up. And you can't do anything about it. But when you create a strong relationship with your forces, nobody can lock that door except you. And it also takes you to open that door. When you really show that dedication, that interest, that ago or the ginobi, that in wakunobi, or the day, gina head and amma, good evening. Or the ginobi gina head and amma. That is the important thing. Or the ginobi, or if you in a G, your monkey and in a miri, if what you go coron no, you do banime miri, you there. I've gone to put things inside the water. The way they even say it is funny. I've gone to put things inside the water. You've got to put things inside the water. You've got to put things inside the water. As in, it's talk around the prisoners, if and miri. It's not about the things you put in the water. It's about the hearts. It's about the hearts. And what you do after. Because that day is more like a ceremonial rite. Before Ibena Miri, you must have done so many things with them. Before again, I wait a date. Now I Ibena Miri Obosidota, men kozo. And on that day, in a Jane Miri in Ibania, they are waiting for you there. They know that you're coming there. And after you're done, I will get chagente. Iwena, what happens? Do you go to sleep? And after 1 month, you call the Dibia. Hello, ma, sir, I've not seen anything. Give in a period of gike nacho, commences gike na chefo. Okay, noro deregi megia. The one that you're supposed to do, have you done it? Megia. You've not. You've not done your homework. Chinaya, good evening. You've not done your homework. In name expect because some other person made responsibility that is out there for you. There's a limit to what a dibia can do for you. There's a limit, so you will know. They can be interceding for you, interceding on your behalf, but they cannot bring out your heart to show you on the mirror. Yes, you can feed in the mirror at your altar instead of in mirror. Yes, you can. Altar and the mirror. Once in a whatever who steady, they already know that this is the place who they meet. You keep that place sacred for them, you can serve them there. But also, once in a while, you also need to go to that water body. Ọ na-adịkwa mma itinye ụkwụ gị na mmiri tinye ife na mmiri azụ ndị ahụ gbakọjuo gị n'ụkwụ ọ na-adịkwanụ mma. You can feed them at your altar. Yes, you can do that. But at least once in 6 months, once in 3 months, once in 4 months, 5 months, or twice in a year. You should try. Rutu in a water body, no matter how small. Maybe you can use biscuits. The fishes, they eat them. The crabs, they eat them. The prawns, fan area, you take all those small things or fruits. They are going to take them from you. When you serve them at the altar, you can later throw them in your garden because it will become messy there. Yeah, but you will in your garden. So ya gaga. First time I fed my it was in my house, Ebenbi. I see munim war handosia. Mete we were for 2 places and they told me no garaga. I didn't have to come down to Enugu to do it. And it went through. The thing is your heart. Obigi. That's the important thing. Obiji eme ihe na-eme. O ihe dị oke mkpa. Obi eji eme ihe. Maka na ọ bụ na ijiri obi gị eme ife na-eme were isi. You are just wasting resources, wasting your time, wasting your energy. That is what you will be doing. Dalo Charles Chukwane Wanem. That's what you'll be doing. Manechi wepụta obi gị mee ihe, ime ya ọ dị mma. Ọ gaa ọfụma. Emena ihe ndị mpịa ya. Chi ime ihe wepụta obi gị ime ya ọ dị ọgọ. Ndị mere ihe ama na yes, na onye ajụ obi ya. Ewu ihe mmadụ ga-emerụ gị. Ị na-afụkwa nwatakịrị pụta, maybe na nwatakịrị ji biskit n'aka, gbajie ya into 2, wee go ofu. Do you know the joy? As in, give us okay for what they say, hey, upon us or biscuits like a watakiri aji. What beauty that biscuit is nothing. It cannot quench your hunger. Where you hug a meroge. And you did not take that biscuit from that child because it can quench your hunger more where you hug a meroge. But you're accepting this because of Obi. Oji weyegia. When my sister, upon you, Hakatata flower, say they are sharing money. My sister, that they are sharing money. And on a PK choose in a year. Anytime he does that, I receive money. Obioje, me and I see no. Obia owaroyem. Take it. When you are na possum. Because I understand is the spirit talking to me. Obioje egihe. And when he does that, I get money. Somebody will just dash me something from nowhere, out of the blues. Now, me accepting that flower, it could be even 30 pieces of pepper. I'm not collecting it because name, but Obioje, and I want, hey, oh, with the hand, he called it money. He has placed a value on it. He called it money and he gave it to me. and I accepted it with my heart. Or when wole go n'eziokwu. Ihe onye kpọrọ nkịtị ya ka ọ na-aza. What you call your dog, the name you give to your dog, that's what it answers to. Now, you need to maintain that relationship. You need to. In Anokwa, you do sometimes you don't even need to go to the water. You just need to lie down on your bed. You wear chair. Maka ndị mmiri gị. Oh, hey, ndị nwe m na ndị nwa achọkwa m na kpụra o. I hope to meet you. Be flexible about it. The important thing will be I'm emphasizing will be. Ma, what should I sometimes what you even get me? Ma, what should I be saying? I don't know what you should be saying. I don't know. Ola kuzilu mi fenga na-ekwu ya sigi n'obi wee pụtawa. Ya sigi n'obi. Now I remember this funny story, something that happened. There is this man I was guiding on the Bicharo abroad for years. And see, okay, he moved on it again and didn't meet it. So I should tell him what to say. Say, no, mama, I won't tell you what to say. It has to come from you. How it should come from you. I paint a picture for you to imagine this scenario and what you will do if it's actually happening. What are you going to do? What I work at there? Same no matter go. See, okay. He's not getting any result. Why are you not getting any result? It's okay. What did you say to them? I'll say I just take the water. I tell them, homies, you know, I messed up. I fucked up. Just forget about it, okay? I say, oh wow, this is what you tell your water people. So like this is what you're not serious. But I told you to tell me what to say. Say why I want you what to say. No, I did not serious. We the serious. If he no. So as an African, man, all the quick you can take as many wives as you want. But all you as an African man able, it's not homies. Homies, we messed up. Forget about it. Just think. Some people not touch it. Forget about it. That's just that. And then you're good. You feel it? And now, one of me has on manga wage. That's why I talk to my people and they understand me. So okay, then no problem. Then no problem. Since now, homies, just forget about it. They're forgetting about it. Okay, that's fine. That's nice. Leave it that way. I want to know. I was on a phone. And for him, that's it. I cannot be helping such a person. I've told you what to do. You seem need to see our homies. Is that how you apologize to your family you abandoned for long? As a man, for a long time, and then you come back and you say I messed up, forget about it. Let's just move on. And they are cool with you and they move on. That cannot even walk. So, you marry happier. You leave it that way. So I paint that picture for you to be able to put yourself in that situation and understand that this is this, and this is what you need to do, and this is how you should say it. I don't need to give you my own words, because when I give you the reason, even when I post rituals, I don't give you words to say, is because it might likely render it ineffective. I don't do well with ihe kram. And say, okay, nagi say, oh yeah, come to me, or go this way, go this way. What if maybe you go there and you forget about it and you're now saying it? It's no longer flowing from your heart. Because you come to me, because you go there, you become confused. If you may lose go potency. Because you don't even know what you're saying. Words are spells, they are commands. When you say it out, the universe listens to you. When you're not sure of the things you're saying, how can they be sure to answer you? When it is not coming from Allah Lobigi, how can you push out that vibration? How can you put out that energy out there for the right spirits to pick it up? How can you? If run or walk, that is why when you come under, you start asking me, what should I say? What should I say? If you notice, I don't reply because I don't know what you should say. I've said that you will likely get this and that. Blessings, Tina Dibia. You will likely get this and that. So why can't you know the right thing to say when you're doing this? Let it come from you. You know what you want. You know what you do. So why don't you get these words out from yourself? Me anakage. Ko baru guru. Kaya bon poro ikoro. Ko motaroge. Ihe me respect. Let it come from your heart. Stop asking me, what should I say? How should I say it? I might be able to tell you how to say it, but I can't tell you what to say. Because it needs to come from you. It needs to. Kwesị ka o si na mmụọ gị si gị n'obi wee pụta. Ọ ya bụ okwu ị na-ekwu. E wee na-amị mkpụrụ na ndụ gị. As na agadi wise na ọ mara ebe ọ ya ebido aka obido ya n'ikpere. If you don't know where to start, start from anywhere. Ị na-agwa mmụọ, ị na-agwa ya na ị mara ọkwa ekwu na ị mara eme nke i kwutere ka ha kwuzieru gị. But speak, be confident. Speak. And equal O buru O, A buru A. You cannot deceive the spirit. So one thing you need the camera. Instead, you'll be deceiving yourself and you'll be wasting your own time. I guess tomorrow we'll talk about Anne, Ebe Madobi. How people pack into different places without knowing if Ejiwe do or have been here and all those things, the effects, and how to go above it. Because wherever it is you live, has spirits guiding it. There are spirits, and you need to be honoring those beings. You need to honor the spirits of the land where you live. Mano no na akwa batania. Ewelu ndi bi nia. Ewe time on eru ade ma my kitchen because when they take over my kitchen. Nima abani. Sometimes I hear their noise. They use my kitchen. So Kemaru. You honor them and they honor you. Oh, hachaloge n'ụzọ na ọ bụrụ ndị na-akwụchi ụzọ. Oh, kemgbe ndị mmadụ na-abịa ebe ka onye sere anyị recognize tugodi na ịnọgodo ara oke onye abịa mata na ewede ndị bu ụzọ wee nọrọ ebe a. Okay, ka apịa ka o jebe ka apịa ka hapụrụ ya ihe ọ na-eme ka ọ na-eme ihe ọ na-eme. And you never can tell what that single drink you dropped on the land. Now, let's talk about this tomorrow. At the end of the day, after your oral meeting, try to maintain the relationship. Once in a while, do a feast for them. Once in a while, talk to them. Use water. Use water. Where would they go? Do a random act of kindness in their honor, in their name, and see for yourself. All right, thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to share this video because a whole lot of people are making that mistake. After Orumiri, they go to sleep, they go to relax, they forget that the work is not done. No papa with that oro. That they need to maintain that energy. They need to maintain it. They forget these things. I'm here to remind you that it doesn't end by going to mmiri kpoyi ihe na mmiri. It doesn't end there. Maintain the relationship. Have a personal relationship with them. Ọ dị oke mkpa. Ọ dị very important. Otherwise, irugidekwa ọrụ mmiri gị na chi gị. Ngwanụ ka emesịanụ ya gazie.